auction off my assets to the streets. Competitors wanna mimic what I greet. That's why my father was found dead, and my teacher is spoon-fed, and my mother exists in blood red ledger. Signature of a century. Slaughtering them of my dynasty with turn flattering, dazzling, cavern. Average at most, you are an expert. Chandelier falls, I get hurt. You had the nerve to take my name in vain. Sprain, slain, slanderous evangelist. Time to faint, time to paint, time to waste, time to hate. Cause gluttony was making you money for all these years. 2 years behind, fear, capeless stat. Simon, I'm shunning all these documents. Bourgeois, you called and I answered. Puddle voiced. Hannibal, my muzzle is moist. Lick a scalpel, spit a mouthful. Rinse out the indelible horror truth of this evidence I piss amongst. Test flunk, my arrival is stifled the stars below as I walk upon the sky. Once upon a time, my real name is Elliot. Extraterrestrial, hidden, forsaken jellyfish. Monitor I swim, body sinks. Monitor I win while you try to think. Hi, my name is Bobby Fischer. Don't bother even searching for me. I thought I told you. I'll show up when I want to. I'll show up when I want to. Bishop takes Rook, Rook takes Pawn, Pawn takes Knight, Knight takes Queen, Queen takes the original King James version. Bring your queen out early on in the game when you're emerging.
Though you may hear it wrong, I'm not trying to run. I've thought about it long. We're speaking with the same tongue. I've never given away more, except to the most selfish person I know. I'd commit suicide if it wasn't for the could-be rumors. Who said perseverance ever required patience? In flight, I'm punitive damage. You live boring plus breathe average. Would I still be your hero if every blow wasn't thrown with murderous intent? I'm content on having your heart one way or another. To wear around my pupil, I'm cannibal, Hannibal, hazmat the animal. Feeling Brooklyn Zoo, the coke in your cola. Say, player, everybody got their thing. Huh, player, I see you watching the clock.
Hi, my name is Bobby Fischer. Don't bother even searching for me. I thought I told you. I'll show up when I want to. I'll show up when I want to. Bishop takes Rook, Rook takes Pawn, Pawn takes Knight, Knight takes Queen, Queen takes the original King James version. Bring your queen out early on in the game when you're emerging.
The playing strategy, statistic, stiff lip competitor. I know those eyes, the other lesser man, low planes, predator, poised to pounce on the first. You like the thirst, the first to play off birth. Go head up, work the chase, rev up, case set up. Face the sword, a fall coward, tower the powerless hour. Heed my influence, I'm a student of the ways. 2001 druid, mystery, menacing, miscreant, scrappy nigga in instances. Swivel kick to your point of pressure, consistent with dominance, victory, prominence, history, monument, accomplishment. Your tactics ain't shit to me. Static electricity, magnetic, unbreakable. Table of content, complex, untraceable, unfucking fadeable, not playable, near fable, unable to regress unless the stable adversaries in their best. Aimlessness, test to appear, blood's crest, chest, painless, executioner, noose next, guillotine, lethal inject, dream like the rest.
Greatest trick I ever had up my sleeve. This is the first time I ever showed my wings. The first time I breathe, the first time I see. I finally believe there's a first time for everything. To put it simply, I've never spoken till now. Just murmured to my invisible friend and taught myself to growl. And taught myself to throw the owl. Now my friend is no longer invisible, it just happens to be me now. So I could be right beside you and you wouldn't know. Hit the turntables and make them skip, you wouldn't know. Feedback your microphone and the sound man wouldn't know. I grow a little bit faster when I spit this H2O. The Venom hater, the alligator, the one who brought the nightingale to life in the form of a knife, the demon slayer. The Bruce Dickinson, Iron Maiden, the pain. Laws are rich upon the NPC, let me explain. I'm the man who put Alice in chains, built Wonderland in approximately 6 days, and rested on the 7th in remembrance of my God's way. I sway in directions of murderous, unheard of, uncanny ability, American werewolf stability. I've seemed to accomplish, finding rogue in the frame window. Her throne thrives, royal and just. Buzz for pure discussion, it's a must. Old Dominion, the greatest of all, in God we trust. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go.
And I fortified the fortress of fortune. 500, the forces divide in abundance, revived and born again. Sworn in again, fortunately defend the fornication, often offense. But defense the often depends on circumstances. Dropping pennies the fastest after dancing in Atlantis. We can walk underwater after breathing midnight air. Welcome to the depths of despair. Plymouth Rock to Delaware to bulging in your jeans. Drink money in your sock. Girls dress slutty, gain attention. Men approach, act sharp. Searching for a one-night stand. Homie love a friend. Instantly STD, luckily must be knocked up again. Who's your baby daddy? Damn, you must be glad Eagle had it. Really noticed who you really was. Vision blurred slightly, words slurred badly. Game played like a caddy. 360 dunks, skying over Sean Bradley.
Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. I watch over my precious fantasy with a ready sword, slashing the throats of jealousy, envious vocal cords. Face first, the famous extravagant needle pincher, prolific mask of the costume Onry's a member of Slipknot. Joaquin Phoenix, arrogant, I stand above a Caesar. Lily and Seven Elegance, the pixies of believers. Don't be scared, I levitate when I concentrate and push my way through the dreams of a better day. Nightmares better go away, beating me down in this maze. Child of the corn raised, punished and beaten, deceiving, sleeping when weeping. Hollow as author my walk, H.R. Geiger. 14 eyes up, automatically a spider. Blow out your little lanterns and raise those Zippo lighters. Onry, Salvadorian, DeLorean. My tracks leave fire, burning the rubber on your hip-hop dreams desire.
Kill all the demons and burn all the heathens and slash their wicked ways in Transylvania. Kill all the demons and burn all the heathens and slash their wicked ways in Transylvania.
Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. Heaven is coming, people running, the sky is falling. Michael and Mark the Arcus, and my angels go. 325, 76, 525, 67, 75, 38, 510, 227, 17, 6 ounces. Pronouncing me dead before the gravity was allowance. I never fall asleep, I just forget that I'm awake. And I'm never ever scared, but sometimes I hesitate to face the demon I'm carrying upon my back along with the monkey. And they're having conversations in different languages about how they love me and how they'd kill me if I ever set them down. Joining hands and trying to choke the living dead out of my proud owl, wisdom of sorts. But you've obviously forgot that I created this city. I make time stand still and obey the ways of the cherub children. The sky is purple with 7 moons and a star for every individual in contact with the spirit world. The only women who exist is Elizabeth, Firuza Balk, Stevie Nicks, Christina Ricci, and of course Shirley Manson doing duets with Beth Gibbons. Billy Corgan atmosphere, welcome to the monument, all to manipulating. Meet Michael, and a drug sense of altering your outlook to an in-look. Author of the vocal book and the ancient scroll. Dusty Baker, take control. My head is feeling warm, clouded, overconsumed. The vacancy sign is no longer flashing, open tomb. Memories of practicing myself in my room. Nobody can stop me unless I give them permission to. I lead 2 lives with 2 names, but I can't figure out which one I really am at this time. Neither or both. The climb is getting out of hand, exhausted. I marsh pit the Satan inside, a never-ending carnival ride. Devil inside, devil inside. Every single one of us has God inside, protecting the soul of us mortals, complicated with grief. Overcoming life's obstacles, but getting drugged beneath the seat of a chariot, man powered by ignorance. Why speak the words if my actions are insignificant? Insufficient funds, why don't you take your credit card and be gone with all your con artifacts? False. Interpretation given, I'm living, written myself a wake-up call. But it might as well be off the hook as I continue to fall to my death while my music goes on as hearsay. Old Dominion chosen to sacrifice their sins away. Live another day and be thankful we had dues to pay. Growing old in the blizzard of wars, my life I lay to the righteous. But it's an ongoing struggle, defeating the purpose of all the bitter. I need to stay humble. Defeating the purpose of all the bitter. I need to stay humble. Insert disc. Solar powered energy. I am the Ursilah, body protects allergic reaction, punching your face with distorted samples of sensei. Some say suggest a shrink, but I don't wanna get smaller. I want a tower taller, smash the guts out of you baller. Why are you pouting and crying in the first place? Oh, cause you got second place against this throw hybrid. In case you don't know, I flow, you don't. Angela Lansbury's my ghostwriter, so hope you live, sissy. I think I'm gonna take the last words I said back, change them to hopefully you never survive my backdraft. Burn eternal engulfing inferno if you decide to defy Christ. Here in the afterlife will be the same arithmetic, locust and lunatic searching the game intelligence for Bobby Fischer. I'm right here, stare to the left, put your hands on the dash and don't turn around. You stupid Mother Hubbard, look at your brains now. Shaban, cop who works weeks with police. The forces treated me good, Lieutenant Forensic Chief. Cover up of the century body bags. Your eyes are still open. I said, die, demon. I said, die. Okay, I'm finished. It's time to continue rhyming. Simon set out on a mission to rise and climb. BSI in the form of Colossus Majesty's tribe, equipped with guitars, drums, bass, King's Reich.
Take 3/8, I'll take a 16, make a mean face and a bitch fiend to the dome like Mitch Green. It's been kosher, let me maneuver between Vancouver and Nova Scotia with the instincts of a Wolverine. Mr. the Great, never missed a debate. Wisdom beyond the average state of mind of that setting your diamonds on. Over the line, dude ain't been rhyming that long, has he? I'd be happy to slap him, give him a reason to be mad at me. My superstition caused saps to rap crappy. Perhaps these chats feel dumb when they try to dap me and get left hanging on my nuts like I'm banging butts. Selling music, not a buzz, allergic to the buzz. Let's listen, this goes out to the rap clutch. Fall out, then go all in your pants pissing. What's wrong with that flick? Too many tricks, taking pics. But as long as I'm here, I'm putting fear in the mix.
Goodness, I'm afraid.
One eye simply tap, whole tail. Purple vision makes an aquarium visible, easy to see the other eye. Same eye mentioned the first time. Crime scene the first take for the optical. Clue radiation, they stimulates charcoal. Strangled by a rosary, authentic barcode. Catholicism related to much more mandatory than the actual gesture. You go upstairs and check out the upper level. Me and the others will go down into the attic and make sure the flour is still inside of the jar with the water. Oh yeah, be careful.
I'm afraid.
Good thing He wore George Washington's wig to the ceremony of his death, not knowing his wife left to clean the mess. But you gotta clean after yourself, cause it's polite in your search for the soul which is not left yet. The stereo problem is being solved by strangers with candy, and they all offer razor blades to the Halloween tradition. Permission to leave the building. I've just witnessed the pipe that is nailed to the ceiling with the hand still attached, so I wipe the blood off my face. Sapien blush with a touch of DNA. This goes without saying, but I'm professional. Lies on my resume, but the hunches I carry sink titanical animals. Be polite in your search for the soul that is not left this place. It stares at its body and cringes at every moment of disfiguration, I think. Be polite in your search for the soul has not left yet this place. It stares at its body and cringes at every moment of disfiguration. Rethink.
I don't understand any of this. For heaven's sake, what happened? Who did this to you?
Salvador, Sherlock, Soprano.
I don't understand any of this. For heaven's sake, what happened? Who did this to you?
Salvador, Sherlock, Soprano. See-through pantyhose. It seems that he collects lingerie to decorate Cinderella sisters a mannequin. Deception of soul. Down the road for a soul, but my attention is focused on the pipe and what it holds. Debris of the smoke seeps as if gravity dances fashionably cold. Did you hear the door open by itself to distract my contact like a Rubik's Cube? I think this house is a series of rooms, better known as a life-size Ouija board, because I didn't move the furniture. I promise it wasn't me that was moving the furniture through the kitchen, up the stairs and down the stairs to the attic where the basement conjures and controls the chimney. So what I think I'm saying is this mystery is already solved. Medicine bag heavy but lunged with a great assault. When the combination was cracked and the jewelry wore itself out with a jetpack, masked man is no longer a hero, not even a man. Lost. It all seems too obvious now. Give me your book and I'll sign it sincerely, Salvador.
I don't understand any of this. For heaven's sake, what happened? Who did this to you?
Salvador, Sherlock, Soprano.
I don't understand any of this. For heaven's sake, what happened? Who did this to you?
Salvador, Sherlock, Soprano.
Oh my goodness, I'm afraid.
Pegasus, black stallion, enormous for Fight Club. Face to face with facade on a daily basis. You rub me the wrong way, nigga. Protracted conforming to mathematical difficulties. You give the runaround like rap reunions on VH1, washed up. Discuss the composure on microphones. What? You wanna get cut till the metal and bone bust. Severe punish and gutless smut. Swallow your blood and be a man for one. Survival of the game to end. Remington still briefed as the was. You are the wasn't. Planet Rock, the function immediate. Thug spitting. Museum of dead. Artists and poets, I'm admitting the guilty conscience is getting to me. Now tell me exactly how you plan to catch me. Before I walked into your precinct, surrendered myself. Tell me, officer, were you toying with me?
Index, middle ring, little ink, smear my fingerprints, make a positive identity. Forensics detectives match my characteristics too. Extensive serial killings activities which would require the acute dexterity of a doctor. Mutilation with no traces of bloodstains, a monster.
point the blame at society in the wicked ways and twisted scenarios. But disturb my brain needs to be contained because it hurts and my cranium doesn't work. I go berserk observing the faults of this earth. I don't deserve to be here behind these bars, but something was calling me. Plus, I was suffering from withdrawals. It's been a while since my last homicide and I'm having sweaty palms. My murder weapon is metal, melodic spools of God's tools. Daily psalms and a network of a prime recluse, poisonous attributes. I'ma take you to a place that makes dreams. Thoughts of an ordinary approach that a coach of Le Mans is needed, keeping you breathing. Stopwatch, read it, focus, left, side, right, balance, sequence. Born on both sides of Bigfoot's tracks. Himalayan civilian architect trap. Blizzard, burlap, axe, dagger, potion, archer, angel. Beretta, brilliance, poison, oxygen, fatal. Lucky to live for more than 24 hours, and where you reside, that's 5 Earth minutes. Count your scars, finish, close eyes, good night. Western woods, we sweat. Warlock summoned to a never forgetful place, timid. I call hell a simple scrimmage compared to this vivid image of vintage Old Testament religion, pigeon pelicans, doves, larks, you fell again. Righteously evil, a taste of your own medicine. You should've never let him in, instead let him within. Reach up your weapon, bishop eye, transgression, euphoria, indignation, militia, murderous, Metalmouth. Count everything including Dracula book into London to finish my work. Red world of werewolves, saber-tooth, Kevorkian medics who buy a tool, worshipping an idol, disrespecting Bibles, unhealthy cycle. So Onry is Michael with 7 hordes of siphon ability, soul catcher. You're in the crying game while I laugh like Fran Drescher, irritating sense of humor. And the rumor is I'm a tumor in the heads of all black magic consumers. No crystal ball, I strangle psychics. Back to the future, forward to the past, refuge scorched, and then forget you ever existed. I insist to put you out of your misery. Mysterious bone collected theories. Metalmouth, immortal musical talking. In human form, my name's Christopher Walken. Often head searching for my thoughts. Metalmouth, immortal musical talking. In human form, my name's Christopher Walken. Often head searching for my thoughts. Bite the bullet, result, swallow its lead. Lyrics written with fingertip, disperse of one's pen. Christ died, but he rose again. Carpentry work in the morning. Send those silly men that crucified him to Black Horizon, where the first power's the last hour. Overconfident fear. I'm the reason that dinosaurs are extinct, using the spirit, nothing more than this voice. Let me exhibit the father. I'm equivalent to Alanis Morissette in the movie Dogma. When I choose to separate faces, a fatal projection of harsh reality mixed with superstitious invention. Balance the beam to a depth-defying gymnastical plunge, and see where heights really come from. Bladed hands to cut puppet strings. I'm Wolverine, disciplined archangel marine, spiritual killer machine. Breath taker, I act as cat on chest. Shank Sun in hell's another soul trade for one's death. Metalmouth, immortal musical talking. In human form, my name's Christopher Walken. Often head searching for my thoughts. Metalmouth, immortal musical talking. In human form, my name's Christopher Walken. Often head searching for my thoughts. Observe latest reinforcement, dangerous highlight film for the angriest pain, fulfillment alias. Assassinate the witch that created Aquarius. Anger from ankles, acupuncture with various labels of each symbol conception, that of a month. Followed up with celebration absence, getting drunk. You want to experience the ultimate form of intoxication. Kidnapped and taken to Roswell by alienation. Unidentified furious obsession of knowledge. Gore-Tex weatherproof versus your temporary shoe polish. Just makes me nauseous to hear most of you speak. Bear witness of this in your face. Call it critique. Talk about something else besides 360 degrees. Instead of throwing your hands in the air, listen to me. Hip-hop is expressive the minds of a million seeds. Bloomed in different directions, transmitted through different needs. Different speeds, according to stick shift aggression. You're just an honorable mention. So pay attention and run your face to the needle faucet. Volunteer yourself as another skeleton in my closet. Metalmouth. Metalmouth, we stick cities with thorns. Yeah, Metalmouth, immortal musical talking. In human form, my name's Christopher Walken. Often head searching for my thoughts. Metalmouth, immortal musical talking. In human form, my name's Christopher Walken. Often head searching for my thoughts. Come and find me, Ichabod. Get this blunt off me. 717. We stick cities with thorns. Yeah. Metalmouth, immortal musical folk eye. In human form, I'm sick like Tony Tolkai. Usual suspension permitted by Kaiser Sosa. Yeah. Metalmouth, immortal musical folk eye. In human form, I'm sick like Tony Tolkai. Usual suspension permitted by Kaiser Sosa. Yeah. Old Dominion.
Weakness across the lands of Westwick will be dealt with severely.
I knock my chest till the veins in my muscles attempt to flare. Gas mask, insomniac, chemical hardware attacking. Nervous system till coughing results of coughing. Chest envelope inward, asthma off the often. You ever tried to scream with semen in your lungs? Pneumonia syringe stuck in the bottom of your tongue. Pain affiliated, distributed war with. Where the metal is melted with Holy Ghost conflict. My non-readable print, I'll give you 60 minutes of this mortal life that I live. That's it, never asked to speak with Michael, hold hands with Ursilah. Autographs by Onry, Ozzborn if it suits ya. I'd rather tattoo angelic scripture to flesh. Desert eagle in city, pterodactyl to your mesh. Bet, hello, Pata hit your head while you was squinting in my light. Red dawn, black plague is real light.
I come to you
To free Foralax.
I come to you
To free Foralax.
come to you
To free Foralax.
I come to you
To free Foralax.
Black Widow of Vincent Price. Detective thriller Michael Knight gives you advice. Ask Devil for kid, chest piece out of the diesel. Super pursuit mode, Ivy League for the people. I come for you with a trem, crossbow and arrow. Treminati, train to Tremorville. You never gonna return from this. Tremor Resner, a whip, chains, exorcism, possession of haunted whiz, herbs, and perfect storm, perfect dark aim. Silver bullet at werewolf, I spit him with the flames. Game over and over again. Cobblestone street life, apostle for the brave, ignorant slaves. This is what I gave, this is what I do. This is how you turn black and blue. My crew, older men, we hold them in. The white, the red, green, go down again.
I come to you
To free Foralax.
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 Spiritual beats from the burning glass, incinerate a vocal mass, disperse in 2 frequencies of Persian ash. Fumigate tonsil ash, fossil burn, ancient turn, but drummers hearse our aftermath. Cast a graph on the cave walls, crawling past the painted Darth Maul. For fantasy blood to seesaw, claw the centrifuge, siphon and funnel to tremor steel jaw. Skeeting blood across the venue, painting halls red, humans in urinal stalls dead. But walking before eyes of autopsies hypnotize the straw. You spineless camel, feel the anvil of death. Distress is the channel, I come to you. Invisible with 2 shadows, Hyro stone wall panel. Tunnels of funnel clouds running, rattle the Chromo Dominion castle.
With a battle axe.
Foralax!
(2000 BC) 2000 BC. The giant strobe light in the sky flashes picture frames of a baseball field abandoned with the light still on from the previous day of electrical wire interference. You see the fog around the pitcher's mound, devilish Gatorade in the dugout. Coach is gonna fall out when he realizes you're a switch hitter. My baby 7 could ride her bike without training wheels, cause practice makes perfect. And I think God is steadily allergic to humans, and of course David Berkowitz. But I admit that Jack the Ripper was a genius, developed immigrant with an impotent sense of direction. Perfection killed the man. With a smile, he's up for election. Presidential negligence, negligee beautiful on my invisible wife that will never be admitted in the army of goodness. I fence for fun and stare at the stars like I'm standing at tower midnight before my most anticipated release. Christ 2 Messiah with 5 micronautical options of warship. The Mayflower's not a warship. Repent for eternity and come shorter than the last Super Bowl. A halo is simply common sense that happens to orbit aqua hair when I'm standing in the mirror, reflecting the bat bites that were inflicted March 22nd. 2,000 antidotes, choose one and you shall overcome comatose with a shuttle. Only built for 3, he and his wings settle melt in fool's gold. Accept and see that time folds. And the night is no longer nice. Statistica, Fantasia, Aurora Borealis to another intrepid scientific killer. Salvador, my video is thriller. Won't be forgotten till the clouds part and I'm allowed to walk on the water surrounding my angelic castle. This side of my face is bashful, and your whole face is bashful. This side of my face is bashful, and your whole face is bashful. Some men are goats and take the roads to Las Vegas. Gambling rights, Dantana, antenna, the T-birds and the shot by Mike. Some men are the origin of sheep, follow the gallows and allow no wolves to stand upon their hind legs and act. This is the X-ray entree, only a few days left. My mo is open for respect. I'm not worthy, you're not worthy, he's only worthy. We don't deserve thee, we don't deserve thee. Some men are goats and take the roads to Las Vegas. Some men are the origin of sheep following the gallows. I'm not worthy.
2000 BC, crimson blood is shed. It's high tide and I'm knee deep in the currents of rapture. Helpless screams, the earth cries. The eye of the storm, now don't blink. The only moment of peace will pass you by. Your pinch of silence and all this violence. The violent winds are unkind. Defiance of such forces we course written before. Now we have more than enough time to consolidate all essential resources and head for the catacombs. Locust stings and swarms. In the skies pouring fire and ice the size of stones, and the entire world is diagnosed with the plague. Left for dead bones cover the surface of whatever land is left. Catastrophic death, the indigenous planet Omega Red is the event. And out of the horizon the 4 horsemen approach to wipe out human existence. The foul aroma of incense lingers in the air. Prepare for war with your testament. How strong is your faith in God? Pestilence. The president panics and pushes the button, prepare for FEMA. And out of the mouth of the Euphrates River, 2 thermonuclear missiles touch the lives of millions, and only a third of mankind survive. Endangered species, bloodshed over a crumb of bread, famine, a biological weapon. There's no withstanding the impact. We're all under attack. We're back to the start, using primitive weapons for protection against the large threat. Artificial intelligence sweeping us all under the carpet. Dust particles, divide and conquer. Who's smarter? Man eliminates some self-destruction. Human genocide, demise, eruption of the 13 tails of fire. Make a wish upon a star from afar, position of high somewhere on Mars. Emitting lights on Earth, flicker, picture the planet explode. Behold the glow, witness the coming of Christ. The mysteries of life unfold, majestic horns blow. Day by night suspense builds. Feel a sense of hope, pure faith in God is the antidote.
I will not
throw spit wads at the teacher anymore.
Black, trans, am, leather, kill. Monkey get blindfolded, I will duct tape. Fuchsia, vintage, my drapes leak secrets. Purgatory alleyway, peep this, reap this. Sickle, cell, immediate, decapitate me and Mephistopheles off fate. Often sleep to a cricket metronome in the wilderness. Wilder beast, will there ever be another OG? Old Dominion, overdosed in BC. Look, learn, listen, like, let. Lucifer M for infrared, meditative. Pus, Euphrates IV in the hospital for fallen angels. Therapeutic, the Eucharist is hell high during Ursula's mass. Deacon, priest, pope, shapeshifters, unholy altar bearers. The train will never return. Black Sabbath inhabit the dormant demons. I'm Antarctica, friend. Gattaca the cell, twice bitten poisonous. Log forbidden, the good son with spiked mittens. Christ has risen once before and will again. So listen, believe in what you will. Aliens are Nixon, Def Leppard a vixen, Greek mythology or state prison. To live and die in the life of Michael Smith. Last name silent, I insist. Shout at the devil for me. Burn his flesh with every word you stress. Manimal coyote, ugly, the drinks taste bad. The women look bad, don't they? Shout at the devil for me. Burn his flesh with every word you stress. Manimal coyote, ugly, the drinks taste bad. The women look bad, don't they?
Cloudy overcast descending downward, down time to settle. Dominion whether or not the letter will be released. Postmarked in the box, the spot, hot human trademark. Pen is my rod, it's extended to heaven. Number 717, men deep, rolling in the streets, heat in the hard beats in the car. Don't be alarmed, we're odd, always hiding in the cage for winter. No rent, our father takes care of that. He's the landlord of all of us. Follow trust, honesty, we be a lead team. No defeat in this game. We claim Jesus, Old Dominion family. Proud to be sponsored by alumni to the throne. Honorees and Dale, blaze a trail. Put a spell for good, can't go back, non-stop track. In momentum, symptoms sick. You don't want no medicine, trust me. Secret recipe agreed for a few in need of some closure, explore.
Shout at the devil for me. Burn his flesh with every word you stress. Manimal coyote, ugly, the drinks taste bad. The women look bad, don't they? Shout at the devil for me. Burn his flesh with every word you stress. Manimal coyote, ugly, the drinks taste bad. The women look bad, don't they?
Running through Elysian fields, shouting out Pandora blasting. When I am massing, aside from bringing a vibe for a ride, I bring the ride for a vibe on the side. Orpheum music, nothing in excess. Old Indian tales, cerebral lethargic, battling the corn goddess with mad weapons of mass destruction. On evil devils, as resonant shields react, running on pegs from a stray cracking frog legs, peddling pathetic board parade until the lyricists stay away. Double negative, trap Venus, fly rapping machine language, depending on the mood. I might switch up and prove imagination on cruise. Speaking trumpets, vaguely voluble. Muppets only if it moves. Speed up, skip toss, hit pawns, before and beyond. The commonplace is not so bad, but until you get there, don't forget what you had.
Shout at the devil for me. Burn his flesh with every word you stress. Manimal coyote, ugly, the drinks taste bad. The women look bad, don't they? Shout at the devil for me. Burn his flesh with every word you stress. Manimal coyote, ugly, the drinks taste bad. The women look bad, don't they? Important illustration, my novel sets a tone of gray Mondays, bloody Tuesdays, Adam's Family Wednesdays. Ain't seen you since Thursday, committed the murder on Friday, sad Saturday, and rest on Sunday. At least I asked for forgiveness, so forgive this. Witness that witness the business, for sinless, hitless. The Vatican is nothing but a haunted house, so get this. Ride street bike, a willing form of upright progression, rubbing my hands together before I take off, fly. I ought to be the one holding a gun and shooting you 7 times your life. May you be cremated in your flight. Nephilim, 10 of them in bedlam, getting checked while they mates. Deliver thy souls and set the crooked straight. Snow angels, boot swing sets. My brother Eminence facade broken by Zebulon Dax, orchestrated, administered voodoo. Getting torched by we quick monks who listen to punk rock. If talk is cheap, then why did the whack always go platinum? Sincerely, I'm asking them. Dissolve, disappear, many road. I've heard this album 9 times this year by different artists. And you have the nerve to say that I'm weird? I catch Xerox kids in the transitional periods of PMS.
This is where the sidewalk ends. They'll kill for food, kill for funds, kill for friends. It never stops cause it never begins. There's a light in the attic and they sipping the sin. Cause this is where the sidewalk ends. They'll kill for food, kill for funds, kill for friends. It never stops cause it never begins. There's a light in the attic and she's sniffing again.
Lifeless, crisis, no ISIS for princess. Woolly mammoth lamb, human being clone significance. Ice cave, I gave battles in the field of dead zombies. Photography was taken, put in National Geographic. Neographic antics, I'm the author. Write a book from start to end to save your son and daughter from slaughter and bad rock and roll bands of the 80s. Now you suffering from rabies, plague, vague. When the vein is raped of all its blood. I'm not evil, I'm just trying to rub demonic in mud. Face first, till Billy Idol says you have eyes without a face. You have a tongue with no taste. You have a suitcase with no money in it. So I guess I took all the dope, tally dirt and make some soap and wash this microphone clean of all these hip-hop professionals who built walls around this music and expect us not to go outside. You're simple in your mind city, cause your brain capacity's not broad enough for a state. Culture-related incident, your dance needs a break. Evidence in Iris Science of the new EPMD, and I am Quake. Designate, get it straight, relate, never hate. I'm gonna crush these walls, there's no debate. Exact timing, extract, vising to clear the thought wave of what we've seen. Old Dominion, I die for you. Old Dominion, he died for you. Exact timing, extract, vising to clear the thought wave of what we've seen. Old Dominion, he died for you. Old Dominion, I die for you. This is where the sidewalk ends. So keep close, keep your hands together. Stare at the sky. Think of the exalted one, the high and mighty. G-O-D. 2, zip, zip, zip. Old Dominion. 1, Onry, Ozzborn, maltodextrin. Zebulon Dax. Persuasive invasion. Persuasive invasion. Fantasia. From Westwick to Asia. May I raise you? Stare at the sky.
Berlin, Germany. During the Cold War, it was a haven for spies, double agents, moles, and assassins. It was known as Spy City.
Grappling hook, binocular night vision. Stop watching Insomnia, Eminence, Hell's Kitchen. Identification lost but planned purpose. Rather not exist in this line of work. Secret Service, bounty hunters are hitmen. Columbus discovering worlds of round radius, orbiting Satan. Decades of mobsters, crooked cops, and Jezebels. Awakening topical ice, Las Vegas hotel. Kidney missile polite enough to leave you instructions on how to live. Obviously, you're just a damn kid. The reason I have reindeer games within the city limits of pain, denial, prostitution, and drug slaying. I'm the one who paints the town red. Black sedan, magnet siren, underground dragnet, gun with the silence. Fighting for justice, authority, most exalted. Demon and angel battle, responsible, beast altered. Veestvik, all the Vades of Rots. Come to the city of thorns and get caught. Stuck in a van and kidnapped. Delivered to the city of spies, and after that the friendly
Berlin,
sky.
Germany. During the Cold War, it was a haven for spies, double agents, moles, and assassins. It was known as Spy City.
We all nameless, faceless, ones without identity. We do the dirty work when everybody is an enemy. Making allies for profit, margin, dodging death at every corner, so we speak and go to jargon. Code of ethics, my mode is hectic. Deceptive methods are used to ensure the next step, destroy the records. The man without a past when all you know's a mask, just whispers of rumors from accomplishing a task.
Spot City, I mingle with the gritty, slum poverty stricken, with no cares for living. Every night we eat chicken off paper plates in the Section 8, outlined in black gates. We make the unemployment rate and keep a ghetto mind state for spies who wanna infiltrate the enterprise. They come as wise, base heads you fed, begging for that last chicken leg, but working for the feds. Relaying everything you said and did since you was a kid. Served time with you on the main line. Your celly wasn't true. Got paroled and told him to keep in touch, but to him it's a must that he gain more information. You get released and he already at the station, the local rest haven for double agent assassins. Moles that stroll project blocks with two-way radio Glocks. That's why he totes a lot, but never seen him bust a shot. He used to be a crash cop, Southeast Division, community resources against street hooligans. Watch angels lust to bust, but every man you can't trust. Not much to discuss. 1 out of 5 probably spies disguised as best friends. In the ghettos of America, surveillance never ends.
East Vic, all the way to Vox. Come to the city of thorns and get caught. Stuck in a van and kidnapped. Delivered to the city of spies, and after that the friendly sky.
During the Cold War, it was a haven for spies, double agents, moles, and assassins. It was known as Spy City.
I wear my sunglasses and I decide to matrix agents mistaking me as an ally, enabling me to slip inside the facility to the bathroom vent to rewrite the password and commence to looking for what I'm after, evidence of life after. Trapped in the Vatican in chapters hidden for the masses and mass, they preach what they want you to believe, so freedom's the main determining motivational factor. Freedom's the main determining motivational factor. Snapshot with my eyes as I read line after line after line after line after line after words, light a cigarette, the smoke unveils the lasers trail so I can carefully take my footsteps. I'm a professional, unseen, unknown, my work unmistakable. If they capture me, they torture me, but I'm unbreakable. Scaling the walls with the cracks and crevices, leave this premises alive and evade these devilish nemesis. As I slip through the shadows, with no evidence I was even there. I'm a front man of this battle, but the war's yet to come, beware.
East Vic, all the way to Vox. Come to the city of thorns and get caught. Stuck in a van and kidnapped. Delivered to the city of spies, and after that the friendly sky.
During the Cold War, it was a haven for spies, double agents, moles, and assassins. It was known as Spy City.
Face, off balance with the taste, the murderous hallway, only vengeance is allowed. One lane to hell, black patriot revenge. Praying man is aboard mothership, pretend you don't hear what is coming or see what you are seeing. Slicing 30 demon cigarette smoke, I'm breathing silhouettes of the dead. Never should have been born to break bread, so as a souvenir, I take their head. Tread equilibrium, lunatic headed straight from the depths of hell. Trails of fire, devil's attire, face to face with a ghost. No time to hesitate, death's approach, get dismemberers both upon impact, so choke the idol. I can smell the putrid taste, the dingy curtains with no chances of revival. Every inch is viral and critical, bloody minerals, maximum explodes into minimal residuals. Flesh all over dashboards, shadow window, come again. I'm not wearing my seatbelt, I spin out of control and off a cliff, I'm falling again. These are the words of a man named Lucifer. You mean Satan? His name was changed for a reason. I'm not wearing my seatbelt, betrayal, out of control and off a cliff, betrayal. In twilight, bloody moon, roulette, rendezvous with death, midnight. Execution seeking exit, Ghost Rider, elected by the name of Doom. Demonic symmetric methods of interstate bloodshed were unperfected, attached with a message before tomb heads the red. Demise, despise, despicable, dispensable dominion of I-5. Gladiator, you fixin' hip-hop pansies. Iron fist, glass arm that I borrowed from Rochester, beyond pissed. Hazmat even warned me that Diablo doesn't drive. Sing, Anaxagoras mutilate, better yet suffocate this goblin babbling monkey upon my God's planet. 2.7 million bars of pure abuse of granted. Don't commit suicide, I'll make you die slow. Suffer the malice of man to recalculate your fallen soul. Wrong lane, come again.
I'm not wearing my seatbelt, I spin out of control and off a cliff, I'm falling again.
These are the words of a man named Lucifer.
You mean Satan? His name was changed for a reason.
I'm not wearing my seatbelt.
Betrayal.
Out of control, off a cliff. Betrayal.
Lead poison my offspring, skin sheds omega. Street nigga, Castlevania trigger the alpha. Horseback, my chariots of fire bleed blue. The oxygen never touches emotions in my game of Clue. Dusty, download Iron made a program to recording booth. Send sulfur in with his rusty, grimy saber tooth. Leave the rest of foreign blood type. He's known for finishing business, activating angels with no patience or mercy fitness.
So passing the limits, I'm closing in faster than the speed of celestial light. Archangelic type ignites the fight. Behind the will of the malignant, with disregard to peripheral sight. Internal to fight, I'm pissed in Honda. To grab the mic in front of my face with disgrace towards my father, your honor. Yahweh's his name. I came to bring life to the minds of the mentally enslaved that did the devil.
Wrong lane, come again. I'm not wearing my seatbelt, I spin out of control and off a cliff, I'm falling again.
These are the words of a man named Lucifer.
You mean Satan? His name was changed for a reason.
I'm not wearing my
Betrayal.
seatbelt.
Betrayal.
Out of control,
Betrayal.
off a cliff.
Betrayal. Betrayal.
Magic, the ancient art of deception, perception, elusive illusion, confusing, using misdirection, never confessing the secret magician's core. All data back to when sorcerers conjured. Snakes to scare people to act right. Minimal effort to make sight, to confuse your eyes. Do as I do, surprise, find out I can get inside and read your mind. Minimalism, I can make you feel like I'm just digging in them. Thought you think, did it disappear when you just blink? Or can I alter your reality? Professional close-up analogy, superstition or sorcery. The art of conjuring I dominate the matrix, zero gravity, kill myself in the guillotine and trade places with the executioner. Eluding Lucifer under sheets with eyes, get out, bury me alive, and I'll climb out. Why die now? Pick a car for me to pull you. Pitiful Valentino rappers will never get in my secret labyrinth. Bird in my hand like flash paper, get shuttle past and pick a palm like control you and choose when I want to show you. Your soul for sale.
Why we're the colonies of destiny, baby. And if the mirrors and smoke don't get you, the top hats will.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lost and peppy, you be denied is up the bodies not back. Why we're the colonies of destiny, baby. And if the mirrors and smoke don't get you, the top hats will.
My wand is a baton cone head with a black hat. Duns formatted star search, my accomplice is blonde. Valley girl with a jerry curl floating out of the radius. Underwater about 1,000 years and such. You can look at material but never touch the fallopian android. Using mirrors to convoy illusionist, making the Statue of Liberty disappear as I jump the Grand Canyon upon my Harley Davidson YZ17. Daredevil, elusive Cape Fear, Copperfield, never mind, I'll steal Cobain. Chemical imbalances, chalices, the tight rod digger. Levitate body anatomy, saw the box in half of a bitch. You son of a bitch, you called my mama bitch. What an argument you're having by yourself, similar to Mad Child. Only members allowed are the ones with swollen heads like me. Ursula, Gaddafi, Dolly, Farley, Lance Burton, snowboarding, snowpack mountains. Kick the back of your head magazine, frontin' Fiona Apple with Bunsen Burners, tarantula, pets. The fetish is tattoo hunting magic. You'll never see my show at Caesar's Palace, Alice, Wonderland, Wonderman, Salvador, Spider-Man.
ladies and gentlemen,
Lost and peppy, you be denied is up the bodies not back. Why we're the colonies of destiny, baby. And if the mirrors and smoke don't get you, the top hats will.
ladies and gentlemen,
Lost and peppy, you be denied is up the bodies not back. Why we're the colonies of destiny, baby. And if the mirrors and smoke don't get you, the top hats will.
Bubbling, I'm stirring inside to the outside. In time with my rotating hand, darkness blankets this dense land. I've engulfed the non-believers in realization, and now they're drowning in puddles of themselves. Gas for the air, their smoke rides to nothingness. Clutching this ball inside my hand and raise it as an offering of power to the ones who have created me. Cycles of strange happenings to those who cast themselves in the spells of eternal life. Dance around the fire as a celebration, dizzy from a life worth dying for. Now you see the light. Now you feel the night flowing through your veins to the center of your vice and put it into something that is right.
Then Satan answered the Lord skin for skin. All that people have, they will give to save their lives. But stretch out your hand now and touch his bone and flesh, and he will curse you to your face. The Lord said to Satan, very well, he is in your power. Only spare his life. So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and inflicted loathsome swords on Job from the sole of his foot to the crown of his head. Job took the potsherd, which he scraped himself and sat among the ashes. Then his wife said to him, do you still persist in your integrity? Curse God and die. But he said to her, you speak as any foolish woman would speak. Shall we receive the good hand of the Lord and not receive the bad?
When I get there, what's it gonna look like? What's it gonna be like? Is it gonna be familiar eyesight? Will the light protect, reflect the best of time? Stand still, never no measure, it's my pleasure to be here, be near, be fearless. Stress, nothing at all, nothing to call, never will fall to temptating.
Persuasive
entities of evil,
loquacious
entities of evil,
non-spacious
entities of evil. What will the truth reveal? Thou shalt not be killed, but blood will spill, and all thy flesh will heal. And you'll go on being the same person, dirty version, mass murdering, hurting, praying to Mary Virgin, splurging. The church comes first in your ignorant ways, your first days or last days.
Break bread, drink life, sacrifice, uphold the empire even if you feel. Break bread, drink life, sacrifice, uphold the empire even if you feel.
He rises to testify. He's one-sided, so am I. He tells us raps and tales that we will fly. He lies to us and we all die, deceived and alone in our mind. He offers support and help in our lives. His plots are venomful, raging grudge, max revenge is in his eyes. He claims Messiah rights and says follow him to paradise. He's walking us to Hades, holding hands. He lives in our cities, moaning man. He gives to our land the idols of Sandman and sleep in his plan. His army's numerous as sea sand. So alone, then he comes to me, so cold, promises me he, so hungry, promises me. I thirst for the Lord and his virgin's cheap. He tells me how I could be in power of countries and rule all, lack nothing. I'm so alone and so disowned. I pray that this will be answered. Take this bad angel from his desecrated strands from our homes. He will rise, many will die, many will realize, many will testify, many will cry, many will unexist in Yahweh's eyes, many will be clothed in white, many will fight, many will know and many will not know why. As the servant be wise, but as innocent as a dove, in the name of Christ, please, amen, amen. I'll never die.
Break bread, drink life, sacrifice, uphold the empire even if you feel. Break bread, drink life, sacrifice, uphold the empire even if you feel.
Never trust the less love words mean nothing. Hatred and gold fell viral, use a lie. I'll sit back and be obliged to light the fire at your judgment stake. Vicky Fit snake, choke on your venomous applesauce and die. Should've listened to that song a little closer. The look in your eyes, Princess of Judas, Pilot Pontius, Frankenstein's wife in the coffin, your breath is stopping. Heart dropping to the bitter black soil. I'm the bitter black bonzai that never strikes oil, just grows in the midst of the madness. Alone is where I belong. You belong in a thong on with the wind, splitting your bones, tornado. A dozen black roses from fatal. Same disguise Casanova from the Casablanca castle where we bury you harlot straight alive. Suffocate, I smile, shine an eye, Nicholson, handprints on my wall. I told the teacher, leave you alone, corner for a dunce. Round room, make yourself comfortable inside this tomb.
I got the snake wrapped around my finger. Snake charmer.
I've got the snake wrapped around my finger.
Snake charmer. You might think she's pretty, but she's got y'all fooled. I am not your postage man, but I'm serving y'all the news. She'll try and squeeze till you can't breathe. Oh, woman, please don't inject
told you I kill you, you didn't listen. I kinda feel pity for you. Never to know any other life than general admission. Stuck in your devilish ways, you're simmering. A gentleman's toy loving amphetamines. I said it then. No better man will ever, never see you like that. Working on your feet, best on your back. Not an exact science, but you're relying on the only thing you know now. We're moving fast for so long you can't slow down. No money down on a college tuition, you gotta see a pretty young thing. It's a shame he can't change, remain oblivious over the head, misled and broken, reciting slogans of the half dead. We don't lust for bread, we break bread, it's sacred. Fully clothed and you're still naked, you can take it how you want. Your insecurities played the way you flaunt the only thing you got. You want it but can't spot the very thing you not. But talk of snakes can't love, so just slither away.
I got the snake wrapped around my finger. Snake charmer.
I got the snake wrapped around my finger.
Snake charmer.
Funny how your lies work, subtleties. Slam the tramp on the gorilla rack. Cut her up, should've kept it a crush. But we shuffle with these, huddle with these, wrestle with, tussle with, rebuttal with these. Don't take my heart, don't break my heart. Don't throw it away. I must have chose this, War of the Roses, packed in. Versus Moses, dollar to a pound, franc to a peso, shilling to a yen. Bitch, you a mongrel, now do that dance, do it. Kiss my ass, shake my hand, we blew it. You can bat your eyes, switch your hips, I'm through it. Your fish eye, fish fry, and approve it. I done threw it away. Burning down the house.
You might think she's pretty, but she's got your fool. I am not your captain, but I'm guiding you through. She'll undress thee with eyes of green lights through her deep sound. So damn sweet, oh woman, please don't inject me with venomous ways.
thought the album was over, you just entered the landmine field, where I knock sense into you closed-minded people. You know what I'm saying? I did little touch-ups on this old hip-hop battle shit that might keep you interested, since the rest of my shit is weird. Yeah! Yo, I'ma let the world see the proof. Ursilah, deadly divine, running from the monster I created, Frankenstein. Loosen the snowy hills of East Wick, poltergeist static. Blood stains on my lyrics on the wall, a stigmatic. Broken English people, bad religion, black bonsai. Slaughter in the name of Christ, quietly die. Be baptized to a poisonous scimitar camera. Fed to the wolf, left in my mold, you're out of stamina. I'ma let the world see the proof. Your body's an outline, illustrated with black chalk. Pressure points, crucified and left for agony. When gasping and yelling, begging for mercy. I'm not gonna bullshit, this will hurt you more than it hurts me. Bloody MCs, you seem to be a little distant. Afraid when I approach with 2 mics slid on my wristband. My commentary, angelic zombie. Your commentary, dead probably. I guess when I pierced your lips to the ceiling fan inside the elevator, I left you too long. My bad. Outcast was blasting and I was filling the verses, trying to find your identification, emptying purses. You suffer the worthless curse of I'm hip-hop and you're not. It's a constant Constantine of get props.
And this man said Old Dominion's weird. They should forget about dyeing their hair blue and grow a beard and listen to Africa Bambaataa till the golden cows
Fuck that,
come home.
I'm the 2000 public enemy, Terror Dome. Mad Max vehicles and dead demons, we fight the invisible war. You fight to stay breathing, nothing but a slave to your flesh. Yes, yes, y'all, about this hip-hop culture. Fuck eternity, y'all. Now how that sound?
Yeah, how does that
You know what I mean? Are you happy now? Yo, I'ma let the world see the proof. Ursilah, deadly divine, running from the monster I created, Frankenstein. Loosen the snowy hills of East Wick, poltergeist static. Blood stains on my lyrics on the wall, a stigmatic. Broken English people, bad religion, black bonsai. Slaughter in the name of Christ, quietly die. Be baptized to a poisonous scimitar camera. Fed to the wolf, left in my moat, you're out of stamina. Yes, purple hair, blue hair, mohawks, bald, dreads, heads, heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? This goes out to everybody from the 2G up. You gotta start something. You can't follow something. The only thing I follow is God. One.